Now, have you met Rick Ross or know him personally?
I have met Rick Ross before. He probably don't remember it. I was working at the airport. And, of course, he was cool, swagged out, man. And I had asked him, I said, hey, man, I can get a picture. And, he didn't do it, but I understood why, man. He was cool about it. He was like, man, I'm just trying to, get on the plane, just stay low key and everything. So, most definitely, I met him before. Yes, yes.
That was the only time.
That was the only time I met him.
And what was your official position working at the airport?
I was a duty manager, man. I was a duty manager, man. So, I was managing people who kind of, coordinate, helped out with the disability, helped out with the wheelchair pushers, man. So, most definitely, man, I was right when I started working at the airport. That's what I started off doing, man. So, working at the airport, I met a lot of people, came across a lot of celebrities, it was just very interesting. It was very fun. And, most definitely, those were some good years. I wouldn't change that for nothing, man.
And which airport was it specifically?
Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson Airport.
And how long did you end up working at that position for?
It was just like a year. It was just something. It was just more so of a side gig at that time.
Part-time job?
Yes, part-time.
And did you end up quitting or getting fired?
Nah, I resigned. I resigned because, most definitely some investments had paid off, and I was like, thank you, God, man. I don't have to do this side gig anymore. So, yeah, man, and it's just the inspiration to anybody, man. Anybody who's hustling on their mission, don't ever think you less of a person, because I know in today's time, in this social media time, people think having a 9-to-5 is lame. No, having a 9-to-5 is going to teach you structure. It's going to teach you discipline. And most definitely, it's a base foundation to get to the next level. A lot of us, at least me, I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I had to really work to get to where I am in life. So, most definitely, man, it was a part-time job of other little things I had going on. So after a year, after a year, I was able to quit and move on to other things.
Did you quit gracefully?
Oh yes, and gracefully, man, and respectfully. And it's like when it came to that, man, I'm gonna tell you this: they didn't want me to leave. Any job that I worked, they didn't want me to leave. So, any job that I worked, I always, most of the time, they always tried to get me into management, and most of the time I did, but management is a lot of hard work, and that's what really taught me this entrepreneur stuff. It's like, okay, if I'm gonna manage somebody else's operation, why not manage mine? You feel what I'm saying? So,
now, photos on the job with celebrities, was that frowned upon at that particular position?
No, because pretty much what I was doing, I was more so I just kind of kept watch of everything, making sure everything was just operating properly. If it was a problem, that's when I stepped in. So, it's more of a people's person job. You really got to be a people's person, know how to talk to people, just have good customer service, and that's something I think as an artist you need to have. And a lot of artists, we can be antisocial sometimes. We can be, kind of disconnected to the world, but also connected to the world, if that makes any sense to you. So, at the same time, you got to know how to connect with people. And I'm recognizing that by just working the streets, being on this promo tour. It's just the same thing how I was working at the airport, just connecting with people, talking, just seeing who's who, making sure everything's going good. So, yeah, man.
Is there a name to this promo tour you're referencing?
Oh, no, this is just the Southeast Promos Tour.
Now, when it came to celebrities and it came to picture requests from your end,
yes, sir.
If there was a circle chart of 100%, what was that percentage when you would request a photo, a celebrity would in fact take one with you? Rick Ross, he declined in that particular instance.
He did.
But what was just the general out of 100%? Just curious.
It's just about I want to say 65%. Because I understand why sometimes if you take a picture with them, 500 more people gonna ask to take a picture with them. So for the ones that declined, I understood, and the ones that did decline, they did it respectfully. So it was never no hard feelings, man.
Care to share who you ended up taking photos with?
Yes. I took a picture with Irv Gotti, Brandy, Elephant Man, Trinidad James, the old group B, what was it? Miles Behavior. I don't know. It was something. It was a group, and you know I had to help them. And I was like, hey man, y'all do music, and I took a picture with them. Lord forgive me for forgetting their name. There was another. It's somebody else. Hold on. Rocco. Hold on. It's some more. Hold on. Give me some time. I can't think of the other ones right now. I'm gonna have to go back through my phone. Kurt Franklin. Okay, there we go. We rolling. I can't think of anybody else. But I'm gonna tell you somebody who declined me, who I was and I understood it, and I still love this guy to this day. You want to know who else declined me?
Sure.
Boosie. But check this out though. He was cool too, man. You know, I walked up to him. I said, "What's up, man?" And I can tell something was off about him. You know, he wasn't feeling too good. He shook me up, man, and you know, I'm like, "Everything good?" He said, "Yeah, bro." You know, I can tell. You can tell somebody's energy when they're real cool people. And I was like, "You mind if I take a picture?" He said, "Man, not today, bro. I ain't feeling too good and everything." And I was like, and his security said, "Man, not today." And I was like, cool, no problem. But he was so cool though. But I felt his vibe. I felt his energy. I knew he was a solid dude.
Do you want to share any other names on the decline list?
I ain't gonna say nobody else because they weren't too pleasant. I'm gonna just stick to those two there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, out of the ones who actually would take a photo with you, who was the easiest one to ask or the coolest about it, or it was just a breeze to take that photo with?
You know what? Pastor Troy. I forgot about Pastor Troy. He was the most down-to-earth dude, man. You know, Pastor Troy was cool, real cool. Pastor Troy, you know, he from Georgia, so it was like I was talking to a relative with him. So, you know, Pastor Troy was pretty solid, man.
Did he have that belt on with him at the time?
He had the belt. He had the belt at the time, I think. Let me see. One time, because I seen him a couple times, but
But at the airport, did he have the belt?
Yes. That one time, I think I seen him. I think he had that belt, but not every time he would have it out. But yeah. Pastor Troy was one of the most easiest, coolest guys to talk to.
Now, aside from the photo, would you ever let any of these celebrities know that you did music as well, or you just kept it to the photo?
I just kept it to the photos because, you know, they get that all the time. If anything, what I did, I had a business card, and I'll just give them a business card. I'd be like, hey, check me out. But that's pretty much it, man. You know, they get that every day, all day. So, you know, hey, man, you know, you just give them a business card. If they check you out, they check you out. If they don't, they don't.
Did anyone ever end up following through with that business card?
No.